A game that was hyped so much, yet failed to deliver a fraction of it. Yes, I'm talking about Forspoken. And in this video, we're gonna discuss what made it such a garbage game. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. The game that was hyped up as the next big thing from Square Enix and Luminous Productions turned out to be a huge disappointment. And I'm not the only one who thinks so. The game received terrible reviews from critics and gamers alike. This game was so bad that its development company is shutting down literally. It's like when your favorite child turns out to be the biggest disappointment. So what went wrong with Forspoken? Well, where do I start? First of all, the game was boring and repetitive. When you choose a genre like this, you must create a world where people feel excited to do stuff otherwise. Why would they even play such games? People hated Hogwarts Legacy so much, but still it became a huge hit because the Harry Potter world makes everyone so much blend into it. The joy of exploring a new world is one of the best feeling ever. World of Forspoken is pretty lame at best because they didn't even focus on that. And what's more hilarious is that when you open the Steam page of it, you see that the #1 tag for this game is female protagonist. I mean, we all know it has female protagonist, and so do hundreds of other games that releases everywhere. If your selling point is this even in 2023, then my friend, you got a big problem. The gameplay was supposed to be focused on terrain traversal speed and fluidity, but it felt more like a chore than a thrill. The open world of Athia was bland and empty, with nothing interesting to do or see. The combat system was shallow and unbalanced, with Frey spamming the same spells over and over again. You simply can't force yourself to keep interest if there's nothing to be excited about. Studio could have done a better job. The enemies were either too easy or too hard, with no sense of challenge or progression. The importance of having challenges and villains in video games is literally one of the most important aspects. To be honest, a game can't even exist if it does not have challenges and problems. Think of any game and you will find it has some sort of challenge you overcome, and in Forspoken, these challenges are pretty lame and bad. They don't challenge you enough to enjoy the game. Secondly, the game was buggy and glitchy. The game was plagued by technical issues such as crashes, freezes, frame drops, pop-ins, clipping, and loading screens. The graphics were not as impressive as they were advertised, especially on the PC version. The game also suffered from poor optimization and performance, requiring high-end hardware to run smoothly. The game was clearly rushed and unfinished, and it showed. This is one of the most common problems with this generation of gaming. Companies need to understand that you can't neglect PC gamers like this by making a garbage video game because their base is huge, and they deserve a finished and proper game. But it seems like companies are refusing to listen. Now let's talk about the most important reason, which is that the game was poorly written and acted. The story was cliched and predictable, with Frey being the generic chosen one who must save Athia from the evil Tantus. The characters were bland and forgettable, with no depth or development. The dialogue was cringy and awkward, with Frey constantly breaking the fourth wall and making lame jokes. The voice acting was wooden and unconvincing, with some actors sounding like they were reading from a script. I mean, just see this dialogue and tell me.
Oh, definitely with my assistance.
I did not just do that.
We did.
I just moved shit with my mind.
Perhaps our connection has somehow awoken some abilities.
I just moved shit with my mind.
I just keep hearing I.
I just moved shit with my freaking...
Great dialogue can elevate the level of a video game significantly, but it seems like the developers failed here. I can understand the developers were trying to make a wannabe cool teenage female lead who talks like people on Twitter, but they must understand you can't overdo it because then it gets cringe. And nobody, I mean absolutely nobody, likes cringe dialogues. I want to bring out Hogwarts Legacy one more time. And yeah, they are pretty different, but I just want to praise the game for doing a lot of things correctly and far better than Forspoken. The sales and reviews show who is who, and to the creators of Forspoken, I just want to say that you messed up big time. I know the creators were trying to do a lot of things at the same time, and surprising enough, they failed at most of them. Modern gaming has evolved so much and gives so many opportunities for companies to make some high-quality video games, yet the big companies are failing at it. The job of developing a video game is hard, no doubt, but what's worse is forgetting the basics. And that's why I always talk about the basics, because they are literally the fundamentals. The basics of a video game are a good story, a good structure, and good optimization. Other aspects like social and moral values can wait because if you mess up the basics, you're going to regret it. Forspoken was a waste of time and money. It was a game that promised so much but delivered so little. It was a game that failed to live up to its potential and its hype. It was a game that disappointed me and many others who were looking forward to it. It was a game that I regret buying and playing. So that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. And let me know what you think of Forspoken in the comments below. I'd love to hear your opinions. I'll see you next time. Take care of yourself.